Hey there, fellow classmates. Andrew Mills here again. This week we are given a scenario of two pilots encountering bad weather on a long cross-country flight in a G1000 equipped aircraft. It seems that the pilots are struggling to chime in on the frequency, the center frequency, due to the high volume of traffic on there, and looks like ATC was rerouting a lot of people. So, assuming these pilots do not intend to contact flight service or listen to ATIS, AWAS, or ASOS at nearby airports, we're left wondering what weather resources are available to these pilots on the G1000. So it turns out, assuming that they can utilize the G1000 to its full potential, they have quite a few resources at their disposal. These range from graphical weather depictions to textual data. The G1000 is capable of having weather data link. Data link weather can be provided through ADS-B or satellites. If it comes from satellites, one of the pilots would need to be subscribed to weather data link provided by Sirius XM. To view the weather data link information on the MFD map page, they would turn the little FMS knob until the weather data link map page pops up. Now there's a number of different features that are offered by the data link. The most commonly used feature is probably NEXRAD, or Next Generation Weather. It displays weather information provided by the National Weather Service's radars, and that information shows the intensity level of types of precipitation, and that's based on what the radars see. The color-coded weather information looks a lot like the traditional weather radar data that you would see on a TV broadcast, with green being light rain, red being heavy rain, pink being the wintry mix, and blue, of course, being snow. This information can be displayed on the MFD main map page, the PFD inset map, or the weather data link page. Since it utilizes the same colors as the terrain avoidance tool, NEXRAD and terrain information can't be displayed on the same page to avoid confusion. Unfortunately, a lot of general aviation pilots misinterpret data link weather information. It's not live weather, so using it to navigate around storm cells is a terrible idea, which it's actually contributed to a number of accidents. The G1000 actually shows a timestamp of the age of the weather being shown. However, this data reflects delay from ground radar, in addition to the time it takes to create the graphic and the time delay in reaching your cockpit display. According to the FAA, I read, NEXRAD imagery can be delayed anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. So this demonstrates why NEXRAD should be used for planning purposes and to increase situational awareness, but not for maneuvering around weather. NEXRAD aside, there's other weather tools available on the data link page, like lightning soft key data, or the lightning data rather. It shows cloud to ground lightning strikes, so this could be a great tool to identify thunderstorms. In addition to lightning, airmets and sigmets are viewable from the data link page. Since HIWAS has been discontinued by the FAA, this could be a good alternative to getting information on hazardous weather. By pressing the More Weather soft key, pilots can have access to additional weather data such as winds aloft displayed at various altitudes, as well as freezing levels. If the pilots in this scenario wanted to find out about weather at a certain airport on their map, they could also use the G1000 for this. One can do this by using the range knob to utilize the pointer, select an airport you want to know about, and once you've selected the airport, you're taken to the airport information page where you can select the WX soft key to view the METAR and TAF information for that airport. There's also other ways to get this airport weather information. You can check the weather at your destination or an airport along your flight plan rather, using the flight plan page. You use the FMS knob to select the desired airport, and then you're taken to the airport information page where you can again hit the WX soft key. A third way to check airport weather is to utilize the waypoints page, where you use the MFD's big FMS knob to scroll to the waypoints page group, and then use the small FMS knob to scroll in the airport identifier. Once again, this takes you to the airport information page where you can again select the WX soft key to view the METAR or TAF information. So given that the pilots in this scenario are struggling to contact ATC, it seems like they still have a ton of weather information at their fingertips, as the G1000 has demonstrated. At the end of the day, though, nothing beats a standard weather briefing paired with good aeronautical decision making to make safe choices. So, a pilot should never rely solely on the Garmin technology. However, it certainly does wonders at improving the situational awareness of the pilots. This concludes my presentation. I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody else has to say about it.